Hello, Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Leo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Leo, let's get started. We're going to get the overall energy for this connection first, and then we'll pull some tarot. What's the overall energy for this connection? So, we do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, this card could definitely represent two people who are engaged, possibly two people who are married to one another. This could also definitely represent taking things a step further. So there could be somebody who wants to take things a step further with you or vice versa, but ultimately we'll see why you're getting this card and how it resonates with your reading for today, Leo. But let's focus on you first, my friend, and then we'll jump over to your person and their energy. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. Okay, let's do this. How does Leo currently view this relationship? Okay. Oh, you are so not going to see this coming. Yeah, you're so not going to see this coming. We have the Ace of Cups as well as the Six of Pentacles. So it kind of looks like there's somebody here that's trying to offer you love. There's also somebody here that's trying to make things right with you, Leo, especially with the Six of Pentacles coming out here. Six of Pentacles is basically the minor to the Justice card, which is all about balancing things out and making things right. So not only is this person trying to offer you love, they're also trying to make things right with you. Now, not only do you not see this coming, but with the Two of Swords coming out here, I would like to kind of entertain this a little bit more because this could definitely represent you not being interested in this person that's trying to make things right with you. You might be done with them. You know, that's a possibility. You might be done with them. But let's look at the Two of Swords. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. Oh, man. We got the Tower out here. You know, there's a huge possibility that, you know, you might be done with this person. You know, there's a huge possibility this person might be too little too late, okay? Let's look a little bit more into this person's energy. How does this person currently view this relationship with Leo? So we do have the Seven of Cups. We do have the Six of Cups. And then we also have the Four of Wands out here. Okay. So it looks like there was a tower moment that occurred here between the two of you. Now, this tower does feel like, you know, a divorce, possibly even a breakup. I just kind of feel like this person attempted, I will say this, it looks like this person, you know, attempted to move forward and move on with their life. But it kind of looks like this person quickly realized that they're not going to necessarily find anyone who loves, you know, them as much as you love them and, you know, cares about them as much as you basically care about them. It kind of looks like this person quickly realized that because it kind of looks like the moment this relationship came to an end between the two of you, this person was on the hunt, honey. When it comes down to finding someone like you, finding a connection, like the connection that they basically once upon a time had with you. And like I said, it looks like this person quickly realized that they're not going to find you out there, and they're not going to find what they once upon a time had with you within somebody else. Hence why they're back, okay? I am definitely getting that, okay? But it kind of looks like you're not interested in accepting this person back into your life due to this tower moment that occurred here between the two of you. How does Leo currently feel? Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We do have the Moon. And then we also have the Three of Cups out here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Swords. I think that you know deep down inside that, you know, the only reason why this person is back is because they weren't able to find anyone better than you. I think that you know deep down inside, you know, that the reason why this, you know, person's back is because they are essentially realizing where, you know, they went wrong and how badly they essentially messed up. But I still kind of see you harnessing that same old energy of, I'm done. Okay. Unfortunately for them, unfortunately for them, it just kind of looks like, as much as they may want to make things right, with you, it kind of looks like it's too little too late for all of that. Just basically what I'm getting. Okay. I just kind of feel like you do kind of feel some type of way that it literally took them losing you to realize where they went wrong. I do feel like you also feel some type of way that it took them dating other people and seeing other people to realize it just don't get no better than you. So I do feel like you feel some type of way, and to be honest, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right. How does this person currently feel? Okay. That explains a lot. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. We got the King of Wands. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This person between you and I, right? This person feels pretty confident that they could be able to essentially get you back. This person's harnessing the energy of, I know exactly what to say and exactly what to do to get Leo back. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work, to be completely honest, because you're harnessing the energy of, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with this one over here. I'm so done with this person. It's not even funny. A lot of you feel like this person, just never really valued or appreciated you. I'm also getting that off of you and your energy, but dude, they feel pretty confident, that they could get you back. But the fact that you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles and they're showing up as a King of Wands, I mean, when I see the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands together, I mean, these two typically, don't really work out and or last. And it's mainly because of the King of Wands. It's mainly because of the King of Wands. The thing is that the King of Wands, is somebody who still has a lot of growing up that they need to essentially do on their end in order to create as well as sustain a relationship and or a marriage. A Queen of Pentacles is somebody who knows how to create as well as sustain a relationship, unlike the King of Wands. And this is why when these two come together, they never really even work out, to be completely honest. I've never really seen the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands ever really work out, to be completely honest. Like, I feel like what causes these two to gravitate towards one another has a lot to do with how fun and exciting the relationship is initially at first. But then once, the Queen of Pentacles, wants to like start building, a life with, this King of Wands, they start to quickly realize, oh, wait a minute, can't really have this with them. I can't really have that with them because they're too, immature and they're not ready for this and they're not ready for that. That's something that the Queen of Pentacles tends to realize over time. So once the honeymoon phase is over and done with, then the Queen of Pentacles starts to like realize, okay, wait a minute, I can't go off and build with this person. I can't go off and do this with them. I can't go off and do that with them. Because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's looking for somebody that they could actually build with. You know what I mean? A King of Wands is somebody who... And there's something wrong with the stage that they're at within their life, because let's be honest, we've all kind of been there, done that. But a King of Wands is somebody who's still trying to like figure themselves out. You know what I mean? A King of Wands is somebody who still has a lot of growing up that they need to essentially do. And a lot of, learning that they need to essentially do. I think that this person loves what you bring to the table, as well as, into their life. That's something that this person absolutely does love. You bring a lot to this table. You bring abundance, you bring stability, you bring structure. You're somebody who is mature. You're somebody who's responsible, basically the polar opposite of them. This is not somebody who brings much to the table. This is somebody who doesn't really have much to offer. So I understand, what I mean, what causes this person to gravitate towards you. You're attractive, you bring a lot, to this table. So, what's there not to love, right, about you? The Queen of Pentacles is considered to be the perfect partner card. So, I mean, I get it. I get why this person wants you, and I get why this person, wants to fix things with you. I understand completely. But yeah, it's just these two are not on the same page. That's what it is. That's really what it all kind of boils down to. These two are not on the same page. These two want two different things. Like, I'm sure you're somebody who wants to go off and purchase a home, you know what I mean? With the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams, and get married and, you know, start a family. But, you know, a King of Wands is not thinking like that. Like, a King of Wands is not thinking about purchasing property and getting married and starting. They're not thinking about all of that. They're not thinking about all of that. You know, they're only thinking in the moment. You know what I mean? They're not thinking about their future and, you know, none of that stuff. They're not thinking about that. They're not in that headspace right now. Right now, all they want to do is have fun, live their life, and, you know, live it up to the fullest. You know what I mean? That's just kind of where they're at in their life. You've already been there, done that. Like, you've had your fun. You know, you've had your fun, you know what I mean? Now you're ready to, like, you know, get married and start a family and, like, purchase a home, and you're ready to do some, you know, yeah, it's like you're ready to do. I am definitely getting hold on something with them. But before I get into all of that, but when it comes down to you, my apologies, I got distracted off of the message I was getting for this one over here. But yeah, you just kind of come off to me as somebody who's just ready for, you know, stability and structure with someone in particular. It looks like you've already built that for yourself, but it looks like, you know, you're ready to have that with somebody else. But yeah, with the King of Wands, I am definitely getting that you're not the first. You're not the first person that has felt this way about them. Like, this person could have dealt with somebody prior to you that felt the exact same way that you feel about them, as far as, like, feeling like you can't really do nothing. You can't really do nothing with them. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really purchase, you know, a home with them because their credit sucks, and, you know, you can't really do this, then the third, you know, with them because they're too immature and that's way too much responsibility for them. A King of Wands is also somebody who can't really take on that much responsibility either, so that's another thing too. A Queen of Pentacles is somebody who can take on a lot of responsibilities. You currently have a lot of responsibilities. Don't get caught up in the gender. Nothing's gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, so just keep that in mind. But what actions will Leo take towards this person? What actions will Leo take towards this person? Yeah. Yep. We have the Ace of Wands to the Queen of Wands to the Ten of Swords. In order to become a Queen of Pentacles, you had to have been a Queen of Wands like energy at some point in your life. There's levels to this. We have the King and the Queen of Wands that come out first. Then we have the King and the Queen of Swords that follows. King and the Queen of Cups. King and the Queen of Pentacles. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, your person's showing up as... So anyways, I say all of that to say this. You were once upon a time a Queen of Wands before you became a Queen of Pentacles. There was a point in time where you just wanted to live your life and have fun, and everything was cotton candy and, you know, rainbows and ponies and stuff like that. But you're at this stage in your life where you're looking for someone that you could build with, not have fun with, okay? You've already been there, done that, you know what I mean? So with that being said, you know, a lot of you, you know, feel like you should definitely keep things, you know, as is between the two of you, which is basically over. You want to make room for what you truly want and desire. I can't emphasize this enough. You don't look at this individual as somebody that you can build with, that you can grow with. You just don't. Now, I do see you, however, making room for what you truly want and desire within a person as well as partnership. And I do feel like in the end, you will essentially get it. I am definitely getting that strongly. All right, what actions? There's like I'm getting like a plot twist. I guess we'll see, because I'm not really getting the plot twist just yet, but I'm getting that there's like hold on. There's like an upcoming like plot twist in this entire, I guess we'll see what that's about. Hold on. What actions will this person take towards Leo or moving forward? Oh. Well, there goes a damn plot twist right there. We got the Chariot. We have the Hierophant to the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Not from them, though. Okay. Okay. I mean, here's one thing I will say. I do see this person definitely stepping up to the plate and trying their hardest to become the man or the woman that you need by your side. But, because there's a but to all of this, okay? This is interesting. I wasn't expecting this, but there's a but to all of this, okay? Okay? I feel like it's gonna take some time before this person does become the man or the woman that you need them to be. But I'm gonna be honest, I gotta give it to them because they have the cards to back them up on this. But this time, this person ain't fucking around. But I gotta give it to them. You know what I mean? They're not fucking around. Like, they're dead serious about getting like their act together. All right, so here's how this is going to play out. I see you standing very firm on, I want this and I want that, and I can't have that with this person. It is what it is. I'm going to accept that and make room for what I want. The two of you will spend some time apart from one another. However, the universe will essentially bring the two of you back together at some point, okay? And I feel like when the universe does bring the two of you back together, that's when I really see this person stepping up to the damn plate. And I gotta give it to them. Because I do see you getting what you want. But you're getting what you want from them. You're not getting what you want from anybody else. You're getting what you want from them, though. I really wasn't expecting that, because for a second I'm just like, oh yeah, no, this has to be like a new person, you know? And even then when I saw the King of Pentacles to the Ten of blah, blah, blah. Even then when I saw the King of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups come out, my eye went immediately to the Ace of Cups. I'm like, oh, well, that's weird because this person does harness the Ace of Cups energy within their energy, and that's attached to the Ten of Cups. But I'm like, nah, maybe this is a new person, though. Maybe there's just a little confusion here. But no, it looks like you're getting what you want. You want a man that you could build with, you're going to get one. And it's going to be with this one over here. You want a woman that you could build with, you're going to get it. But it's going to come from this one over here. I mean, they're stepping up to the plate, you know. They're stepping up to the plate. I can't take this from them, you know. They're not fucking around. Like, they're dead serious, you know. They're dead serious, and I can't take that from them. I'm pretty impressed. I wasn't really expecting this from them. I'm gonna be honest, really wasn't expecting this from them. I wonder what, I mean, I feel like this separation between the two of you is obviously playing like a huge role in why this person's coming back around your way, really stepping up to the plate and doing what they got to do. But I don't know. Let's just be nosy. Screw it. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords to the Chariot. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay. We also have the Hermit. And then we also have the Magician. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Fool. Okay. We got the 10 of Wands. Then we got the 4 of Swords. Okay. So you guys will spend some time apart from one another. This is just acting as a double confirmation. You're going to definitely stand 10 toes down on the whole, oh, no, I'm done with you. I'm so done with you. It's not even funny. And I do see this person just forcing themselves to accept the fact that you're done with them temporarily. I do see that happening. Now, with the Eight of Cups to the Hermit, to the Magician coming out here, here's the thing, right? I see this person trying to manifest and create a life for themselves. Look at it as like the epitome of somebody starting over, all over again, because that's what this person's doing. They're starting all over again, right? So they're very focused on manifesting and creating a life for themselves, healing from, you know, this relationship that they once upon a time had with you. But it just doesn't feel right is like the best way that I could put it to you. Like, as they're building their life back up all over again and trying to manifest and create a life for themselves and just focus on them now that, you know, you're not in the picture anymore, it just doesn't feel right to them. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It's an energy of feeling, yeah, it's like an energy of feeling incomplete, but it's interesting because both parties are feeling this. Like, because I see a separation occurring between the two of you. I see the two of you being apart temporarily. You might think it's permanently, and so might they think that this, ending between the two of you is like a permanent one, but it's definitely not a permanent one. It's a temporary one, but neither one of you are going to obviously see it that way or think that way. And we do see the two of you focusing on yourselves and, starting over and just, manifesting, creating the life that you guys want for yourselves. And there's something about the two of you feeling incomplete. I can't emphasize this enough. It's weird. Like, as you're building your life back up without this person in it, you feel incomplete. As they're building their life without you in it, they feel incomplete, like something's missing, which makes sense, right? Because the 8 of Cups always goes to the 10 of Cups. Always. And this is a mutual energy between you and this person. So that's kind of telling me that although you may have your reasons, right, as to why you don't want to revisit this connection all over again, something's causing you to want to revisit this connection all over again. Now, I don't see you running back to them or anything like that, but something's causing you to want to revisit this connection all over again because of how incomplete you feel without them. Same applies for this one over here. It's like, as much as they just want to focus on building, their life back up and starting over and, things of that nature, they feel incomplete without you. But it's like a tug is basically what I'm getting. It's kind of like a tug that you guys are kind of experiencing here. The universe is bringing the two of you back together, no doubt. Like, that's besides the point. Like, the universe is definitely bringing the two of you back together, and you won't be making a move in their direction. It's going to be them that's going to make a move in your direction. But I don't know, like, I'm just saying, like, you are technically speaking getting what you want in the end. I just kind of feel like when this person comes back around your way, it's just going to be a new experience, like, for the both of you. They're going to step up to the plate. That's my thing. They're going to step up to the plate. And you're going to see them step up to the plate. And you're going to want to take them back because they are stepping up to the plate. Yeah. So there's like a variety of different things going on within them that's causing them to come back. Like, it has a lot to do with them feeling incomplete. It has a lot to do with them essentially knowing that they're not going to find anyone, better than you. It also has a lot to do with them, feeling like they're never going to find the connection that they once upon a time had with you within somebody else. I mean, you guys are showing up as the King and the Queen of Pentacles. They're perfect for you and you're perfect for them. The King and the Queen of Pentacles are considered to be the perfect partner card. We have the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So that's kind of telling me that the passion's there, the chemistry's there, the attraction is there. And then we also have the High Priestess to the Hierophant. I mean, that's basically insinuating that the two of you share a very strong and intense spiritual connection. It also represents that y'all can connect with one another on all sorts of different levels. I mean, you guys are the true definition of what compatibility honestly looks like. So yeah, I do see the universe bringing the two of you back together. It's just going to be a whole new experience though, for them as well as for you. When it comes on to masculine energies, what I've noticed, they're only willing to essentially change for the one. Like, these are not the type of people that are just going to change for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, they would have to honestly change for the one. Or that's the only time I've ever seen them change is for the one. Never really seen masculine energies change for somebody that they didn't necessarily think was the one or felt was the one. Now here's what I will say. Even though I do see them stepping up to the plate, you're going to notice a huge difference, because it's not going to be a small difference. It's going to be a huge difference, right? And I think that you're going to absolutely love it, and it's going to cause you to obviously take this person back. I do feel like there's still some work that needs to be done, but I think that overall you're going to be very satisfied with the change that they have essentially made on their behalf. I will say that. There might be a few more things that they need to work on, but I think that overall you're going to be far more happy with this change, within them. That yeah, there might be certain things that you might notice that they need to essentially work on, but I don't necessarily see you falling into this energy of like, oh my God, like if they were to work on this and tweak that about themselves and tweak this about themselves. Like, no, like I actually kind of see you overlooking the things that might bother you, that this person does. I kind of see you overlooking it because I mean, you can't deny, like, they're stepping up to the plate in ways that you probably didn't even think they ever would. So yeah, I am definitely getting that. I think that you're going to be very, very happy with the outcome of this entire situation. But yeah, kind of looks like this person is finally stepping up to the plate. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading.